Along with 85 recruited scholarship players, the Duke football roster includes about 20 student athletes who are classified as walk-ons. They may be paying their own way through school, but they are members of the team in every way. Their roles run the gamut from reserves to scout squad members to special teams performers, and often their jobs are thankless and go unnoticed. But for 5 of Duke's senior walk-ons, their love of the game and their love for the team is motivation enough.
We have 5 outstanding young men that lead the way of our non-scholarship program. We even have a committee, which many of them are on, that represent the thoughts of our non-scholarship program. We've done a lot of things much better in regards to Duke football since we've been here. We're very proud of that. I would say the thing I'm most proud of that we've improved is our non-scholarship program. They are critical to our success. We got a lot of good football players, great young men, good football players. Some of them have helped us play better, some of them have helped us practice better, but what they've done is they've made Duke football better.
So it's been a great experience. I've learned a lot. I've gotten a lot better. You know, being a walk-on on this team is really no different than being on scholarship. You still get all the same sorts of things, and there's no discrepancy there, and so that's great. It's really, I feel like I've learned a lot. Coach Cut is a fantastic coach, and I feel like just through all 4 years, I've grown as a person and grown as a football player, and that's really been a fantastic experience for me.
Safety Jacques Bristow and punter Spencer Rogers migrated to Duke from Colorado and California. Defensive lineman Will Beckman came from Ohio, while receiver Brandon Watkins and safety Garrett Ryder hail from the Triangle area. All found a culture that welcomed non-scholarship players when they arrived 4 years ago.
It's really good. There's a lot of us, which is great. We're treated just like any other player. You know, when we get opportunities too, like it might take a little bit longer, but if you can show consistent effort, then they're gonna try you in different spots, and then it's just up to you to take advantage of that.
It's a life lesson, you know. Coach Cut has us waking up every morning, going to practice. You know, you have like a routine that you get into, so it helps you adjust to the life after football, and has a lot of like real life applications to it.
And I think as a walk-on, there's sort of more expectation in terms of effort, and so you know, to learn how to be consistent and try your very best every single day, it's really invaluable going into my career, whatever I choose to do. You know, bringing that intensity and effort into whatever it is I decide to do.
So originally I was actually going to go walk on and play at Rice, and I got into Duke off the wait list, and so I came to visit, and I wanted to know if there was going to be that same ability to play. And so I came and I met with Coach Cut, and I talked to him, and I gave him my film and everything like that, and they saw my film, they liked what they saw, and so they said that, you know, if I came to Duke, I would be on the team. I wouldn't have to try out or anything like that. So it was sort of a recruited walk-on role, but nothing happening before the acceptance into the university, because I really wanted to feel like I belonged to be wherever I was.
I like Duke University. I'm from Durham. You know, Duke is definitely the most prestigious institute in North Carolina, you know, if not the East Coast. But definitely football drove me to Duke as well, actually, because I knew I was going to do something throughout school, play a sport, join a club, but, you know, being part of Duke football was definitely appealing to me, so that's why I came to Duke.
All of Duke's senior non-scholarship players are winding up their careers appreciative of the experiences they've shared on and off the field.
Coming in, Will Monday and I are close. I feel like I do a good job of pushing him and making sure that he is playing to the best of his ability. And really just within the kickers, it's a mix. You're going to find a lot more walk-ons in the specialist group than you would find in any other group, but nobody really cares whether you're on scholarship or whether you're a walk-on. And that's the group where you've got the best chance to earn a scholarship. You know, Will Snyder won a couple years ago, Thomas Hennessy just over this past summer. And so it's really a great group to be in, and we're all good friends, and it doesn't really matter walk-on, scholarship, anything.
I played in our first game, North Carolina Central, on the punt return team, which was my first time getting on the field. It was great. Luckily, they punted a lot, so I got a lot of reps. And then the game after that, Memphis, and then I also played against Pittsburgh on a kickoff return team. So it's been really fun finally getting on the field and being able to do something, hit someone with a different color. It's been great.
To be able to come in and do what I do, even though I'm the one that's getting the scholarship, I'm getting the accolades and all that, but they're, working behind the scenes, basically, getting me better, and also bettering themselves on the practice field, and providing that moral support, on the sidelines during the games. It's truly amazing, so I mean, it takes a special kind of person to be able to do something like that. So yeah, those guys are very, very valuable to our team.
Our guys understand how important I believe they are. When I altered our locker room, when I came, we didn't have enough lockers to grow our program like we wanted to, so we had guys doubling up in lockers. Well, I went and reconfigured the locker room, created new lockers. I think they understand that they are valued. They're understanding that they're going to get the same equipment. Our equipment people are the best in the business, and I've been in places where the equipment people didn't want a bunch of walk-ons, weren't going to treat them very well. Not at Duke. They're an integral part of who we are and what we do, and I'm truly proud of the unity that this displayed every day amongst our entire program, but scholarship players, non-scholarship players, equipment room, training room, everybody is bought into what we're doing. We're a Duke football family, period.
Honestly, the best thing about my Duke experience has been being on the football team for these 4 years. It's really changed the way I see the world, changed the way I see myself. It's made me grow up, and that's really something that I think is invaluable and I wouldn't have gotten if I was just a regular student or if I was even playing football at a different university under a different head coach.